Have you ever wondered why so many men feel invisible in relationships today? Why you can give everything to a woman, your time, energy, love, and even your soul, only to watch her walk away without a second thought? Today, we're going to shatter the lies you've been told about relationships. I'm about to reveal why women value what they work for, why you should stop handing over your commitment on a silver platter, and how stoicism can be your ultimate weapon in the battlefield of modern dating. If you're ready to wake up to the truth, comment below, "I set the standard." Let's see how many of you are ready to claim your worth. And buckle up, because this is a conversation that will change everything you think you know about love, respect, and relationships. Welcome to this life-changing video. Men, it's time to stop being the nice guy who gives everything and gets nothing. The world we live in has flipped the natural balance of relationships on its head. Women make you work for their attention, affection, and even a chance at intimacy. But how often do you make them work for your commitment, your resources, or your energy? It's easy come, easy go. If she didn't have to earn her place in your life, she won't hesitate to leave when the going gets tough. But it doesn't have to be this way. Today we're diving into Stoicism, one of the most powerful philosophies for men. Stoicism teaches control, resilience, and self-worth, qualities every man needs to thrive, especially in relationships. This isn't about games, it's about becoming a man who knows his value and doesn't give it away for free. Stay until the end, because I promise you, this video will change the way you see yourself and every relationship you'll ever have. And by subscribing to this channel, you're not just supporting the content, you're joining a brotherhood of men who are waking up, taking control of their lives, and spreading this message to every man who needs it. Hit subscribe, and let's break free together. Now let's get started. Number 1. Understanding Stoicism in relationships. What is Stoicism, and why does it matter in your relationships? Stoicism is about mastering yourself, your emotions, your reactions, and your focus, so you are never a victim of someone else's chaos. It's not about being cold or distant. It's about being unshakable. Imagine being in a relationship where every disagreement, every silent treatment, every emotional outburst from her pulls you off balance. You're constantly reacting, trying to please her or fix things, but in the process, you're losing your peace and your power. That's not love, that's chaos. Stoicism teaches men to be rocks in a world of storms. When she tests you, which women naturally do, how you respond determines whether she respects you. A weak man loses control. He gets angry, desperate, or emotionally erratic. A stoic man, however, remains composed. He listens, processes, and responds with strength. He's not easily rattled, and that makes him incredibly attractive and reliable. In today's dating culture, where drama and games seem to be everywhere, Stoicism is your edge. Women are drawn to men who have their emotions in check, who don't crumble under pressure, and who don't let their emotions dictate their decisions. A stoic man is a leader, and women instinctively want to follow a man who knows where he's going and doesn't need her validation to get there. Here's the truth. Women will respect you more when they can't manipulate your emotions. Respect leads to trust, and trust leads to genuine love. But when you're constantly bending to her moods, you're signaling weakness. Weakness is the enemy of attraction. Ask yourself, am I the steady, calm man she can depend on, or am I the reactive man she secretly looks down on? If you want her respect, you must learn to master your emotions. Number 2, the problem with overcommitment. Most men today are overcommitted and undervalued. You meet a woman you like, and you immediately start showering her with attention, compliments, gifts, and time. You bend over backward to make her happy, even when she hasn't earned it. Why? Because you've been conditioned to believe that being nice and giving her the world is the way to win her over. But here's the hard truth. It's not. When you give too much too soon, you set the wrong tone for the relationship. You teach her that she doesn't have to do anything to earn your commitment because you're handing it to her freely. This creates an imbalance that she'll subconsciously resent. Relationships thrive on mutual investment, but when you're doing all the giving and she's doing all the taking, she won't value what you bring to the table. Think about it. If someone gave you a luxury car for free, would you treat it with the same care and respect as one you worked years to afford? Probably not. It's human nature to value what requires effort and sacrifice. Relationships are no different. If she hasn't had to work for your attention, affection, and commitment, she won't appreciate them. Worse, she'll start to see you as desperate, which is the fastest way to kill attraction. Overcommitment also drains your energy and self-respect. You're so focused on pleasing her that you forget to take care of yourself. You abandon your hobbies, your goals, and sometimes even your friends. This makes you less attractive because you're no longer the strong, independent man she was drawn to in the first place. Instead, you become a shell of yourself, constantly seeking her approval. And when she leaves, you're left wondering what went wrong. The answer is simple. You gave too much too soon. You didn't make her earn your commitment, so she didn't value it. Stoicism teaches us the importance of boundaries. It's not about playing games or withholding love. It's about respecting yourself enough to only give to those who give back. A relationship should be a partnership, not a one-sided transaction. When you stop overcommitting and start setting standards, you'll attract women who respect you and are willing to meet you halfway. Number 3, why effort equals value. Effort is the currency of value. The more someone has to work for something, the more they value it. This principle is universal. It applies to careers, fitness, and yes, relationships. Think about a time when you worked tirelessly to achieve something, whether it was a promotion, a degree, or a personal milestone. The pride and satisfaction you felt weren't just about the outcome. They came from knowing how much effort you put in to get there. Now, apply that same principle to relationships. Women understand this instinctively. That's why they make men work for sex. A woman knows that if a man invests time, energy, and resources to win her over, he's more likely to value her. But here's the disconnect. Men rarely apply the same standard to women. Instead, they give away their commitment, their time, energy, and loyalty without requiring any effort in return. This is a massive mistake. When a woman doesn't have to earn your commitment, she won't value it. She'll take it for granted because it came too easily. And here's where it gets worse. When something is handed over freely, it loses its perceived value. If you've ever wondered why a woman suddenly loses interest after you've given her everything, this is why. She didn't have to work for your love, so she didn't value it. The solution? Make her work for it. This doesn't mean being cruel or playing games. It means setting standards and expecting her to meet them. If you're investing your time, energy, and resources into her, she should be doing the same for you. This creates balance and mutual respect, which are the foundations of a healthy relationship. Imagine you're dating someone who wants to spend all your free time together. Instead of immediately saying yes to every request, take a step back. Explain that you value your time and have commitments to your work, hobbies, or personal growth. This doesn't mean you're rejecting her. It means you're showing her that your time is valuable. If she respects that, she'll adjust and start making an effort to fit into your life instead of expecting you to revolve around hers. Another way to make her work for it is to challenge her emotionally. Don't agree with everything she says, just to keep the peace. If you have a different opinion, share it respectfully. This shows that you're not afraid to stand your ground, which is a trait women deeply respect. It also adds an element of intrigue and excitement to the relationship, because she'll see you as a man with depth and conviction. The key takeaway here is simple: value yourself, and others will value you. When you make her work for your commitment, you're not being difficult or unfair. You're creating a relationship dynamic that's built on mutual effort and respect. And here's the kicker: the women who are willing to put in the effort are the ones worth your time. The ones who aren't, let them walk away. You're better off without them. Number 4, rewriting the chase narrative. Why are men told to chase? Because society has conditioned us to believe that chasing is part of being a man. You see it in movies, TV shows, even the advice your friends give you. Keep trying, don't give up, she'll come around. But let me ask you this: if you're chasing, what's she doing? Sitting still, walking away, watching to see how far you'll go before you collapse? This dynamic is fundamentally broken because it puts all the effort on you and none on her. That's not how respect is built. Think about it. If you have to chase someone, it means they're running away. Do you really want to build a relationship with someone who isn't interested enough to meet you halfway? The chase narrative flips the natural dynamic of relationships upside down. It teaches men to devalue themselves by putting all their focus on someone who hasn't proven they deserve it. This isn't romantic, it's pathetic, and deep down, you know it. Let's rewrite the narrative. Instead of chasing, focus on creating value in yourself. Stop running after people who aren't running toward you. Imagine this: a man who spends his time building his career, improving his fitness, growing his social circle, and pursuing his passions. He's not chasing anyone because he doesn't need to. His life is fulfilling, and anyone who wants to be part of it must step up to his level. That man is you, or at least it can be. Here's the secret: when you stop chasing, you shift the dynamic. Women start to wonder why you're not chasing them. They become curious about you. Curiosity turns into attraction, and suddenly, they're the ones making the effort. You've probably seen this play out in your own life. When you're not interested, or when you're focused on something else, people seem to gravitate toward you. Why? Because confidence and self-sufficiency are magnetic. Imagine you're at a party. Most men are swarming around the most attractive women, trying to impress them, competing for their attention. You, on the other hand, are focused on having a good time, talking to friends, and enjoying yourself. You're not desperate for anyone's approval. Guess what happens? The women notice you. They wonder why you're not like the others. They come to you. That's the power of not chasing. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about genuinely not needing to be got. Your life is already rich and fulfilling. If someone wants to be part of it, great. If not, you're perfectly fine without them. This mindset isn't just attractive, it's liberating. It frees you from the exhausting, soul-crushing pursuit of people who don't see your worth. It allows you to focus on the people and opportunities that truly matter. The next time you feel the urge to chase, stop and ask yourself, what am I chasing? Her attention? Her validation? Why do I need it? The truth is, you don't. You're enough as you are. The right people will recognize that, and the wrong ones don't deserve your time. Number 5, emotional discipline. Key to respect. Emotions are powerful. They can drive us to achieve greatness or lead us to ruin. In relationships, emotional discipline is the difference between earning respect and losing it. Women are naturally drawn to men who are steady and composed, especially in moments of conflict. Why? Because emotional stability signals strength. It shows her that you can handle pressure, make rational decisions, and lead when things get tough. Women test men. Sometimes they do it intentionally, and other times they don't even realize they're doing it. These tests can take many forms: picking a fight over something trivial, playing hot and cold, or even pushing your buttons just to see how you'll react. If you crumble under the pressure, she'll lose respect for you. But if you stay calm and grounded, you pass the test with flying colors. Let me give you an example. Imagine she accuses you of something ridiculous, like flirting with another woman when you clearly weren't. A reactive man would get defensive, raise his voice, or try to prove his innocence. A stoic man, on the other hand, would stay calm and say something like, "I don't know why you feel that way, but I'm not going to argue about it." He doesn't let her accusations rattle him because he knows his truth. His calmness diffuses the situation and shows her that he's in control. Emotional discipline also applies to rejection. Let's face it, not every woman you're interested in will feel the same way about you, and that's okay. A weak man takes rejection personally. He internalizes it as a reflection of his worth, which leads to insecurity and desperation. A stoic man, however, sees rejection for what it is, one person's opinion, nothing more. He doesn't let it affect his confidence or self-worth, because he knows his value isn't determined by someone else's validation. Here's a practical tip for developing emotional discipline. Pause before you react. When something triggers you, whether it's a harsh comment, a disagreement, or even a breakup, take a deep breath and count to 5. This simple act gives you time to process your emotions and respond thoughtfully instead of impulsively. Over time, this practice will become second nature, and you'll find yourself handling conflicts with grace and confidence. Remember, emotional discipline isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about controlling how you express them. When you master this skill, you become the kind of man who commands respect, not just from women, but from everyone around you. Number 6, the role of reciprocity. Relationships are about give and take. But let me ask you this. Are you giving more than you're getting? If the answer is yes, you're setting yourself up for failure. Reciprocity is the cornerstone of a healthy relationship. Without it, you're not a partner, you're a servant. Let's break this down. Imagine you're dating someone who never initiates plans, never pays for anything, and never goes out of her way to make you feel special. You're doing all the heavy lifting while she sits back and reaps the benefits. How long do you think that relationship will last before you start feeling resentful? Not long, because deep down, you know it's unfair. Now flip the script. Imagine a relationship where both partners are equally invested. She makes as much effort as you do. She shows appreciation for what you bring to the table and contributes in her own way. That's reciprocity, and it's the foundation of mutual respect and lasting connection. Women respect men who respect themselves. If you're constantly giving without requiring anything in return, you're teaching her that your time and energy are cheap. But when you set boundaries and expect reciprocity, you're sending a powerful message. I value myself, and I expect you to value me too. So how do you ensure reciprocity in your relationships? Start by being clear about your standards. If you're the one always planning dates, tell her you'd like her to take the lead sometimes. If you're always paying, suggest splitting the bill or alternating who pays. These small changes may seem insignificant, but they set the tone for a balanced relationship. Let's say you've been seeing someone for a few weeks, and you notice she never texts you first. Instead of letting it slide, address it. Say something like, "I've noticed I'm always the one reaching out. I'd like to feel that you're as interested as I am." This isn't about being demanding, it's about setting a standard for mutual effort. The women who are genuinely interested in you will rise to the occasion. The ones who aren't, let them go. Reciprocity isn't just about fairness, it's about filtering out the people who don't truly value you. When you make reciprocity a non-negotiable part of your relationships, You create a dynamic where both partners feel appreciated and invested. And that, my friends, is the key to building something that lasts. Number 7. Creating a life worth pursuing. Let me ask you something. Are you living a life that excites you? A life that you're proud of? A life that, if someone walked into it tomorrow, they'd want to stay in forever? If the answer is no, then here's the harsh truth. You have no business pursuing anyone else until you've built something worth pursuing yourself. This isn't just about attracting women, it's about becoming the man you've always wanted to be. Too many men approach relationships from a place of lack. They're looking for someone to complete them, to fill a void, or to validate their worth. But here's the problem. No one can give you what you refuse to give yourself. If your life is empty, no relationship will fix that. At best, it'll distract you temporarily. At worst, it'll magnify your insecurities. So, how do you create a life worth pursuing? Start by identifying your passions. What makes you feel alive? What challenges you? What gives you a sense of purpose? For some, it's building a career. For others, it's mastering a skill, pursuing fitness, or traveling the world. Whatever it is, make it a priority. Invest your time and energy into becoming exceptional at something, and watch how your confidence grows. Imagine 2 men. The first spends his days playing video games, scrolling through social media, and waiting for someone to text him back. The second wakes up early, hits the gym, works on his business, and spends his evenings learning a new skill or pursuing a hobby he's passionate about. Now ask yourself, which man is more attractive? Which man is more likely to draw people into his orbit? The answer is obvious. Building a fulfilling life isn't just about external achievements, it's also about your mindset. Are you someone who sees challenges as opportunities or obstacles? Do you approach each day with gratitude and purpose, or do you let life happen to you? A man who takes charge of his life, who refuses to be a victim of circumstances, is magnetic. People are drawn to his energy, his confidence, and his sense of direction. Here's another key point. When you're focused on your growth, you naturally stop over-investing in relationships. Why? Because you don't have the time or energy to chase someone who isn't chasing you back. Your priorities shift from seeking validation to building something meaningful. And the irony? That's when the right people start showing up. They see your value because you're living it every day. Take care of your health. This isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. A strong body supports a strong mind. Eat well, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep. These habits might seem small, but they compound over time, transforming not just your physical appearance, but also your mental clarity and emotional resilience. Finally, surround yourself with people who elevate you. If your social circle consists of negative, complacent individuals, it's time to make a change. Seek out mentors, friends, and communities that challenge you to grow. Remember, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. When you create a life worth pursuing, everything else falls into place. You stop settling for less because you know your worth. You attract high-quality people because you've become one yourself. And most importantly, you wake up each day excited to live the life you've built. Number 8. Catch and release, the relationship filter. Not every connection is meant to last. Some people come into your life as lessons, not partners. The problem is, most men don't know how to let go. They hold on to relationships that aren't working, hoping things will magically improve. But here's the truth. If someone isn't adding value to your life, they're taking it away. And it's your job to let them go. The catch and release philosophy is simple. Date with intention, but don't rush into commitment. Use the dating process as a filter to identify who's truly compatible with you and who isn't. This isn't about being cold or calculating. It's about respecting your time and energy. Every moment you spend with the wrong person is a moment you're not spending building the life you want or finding someone who's right for you. Here's how it works. When you meet someone new, enjoy the experience without immediately jumping to conclusions about the future. Get to know her. Observe her actions, not just her words. Is she kind, supportive, ambitious? Does she respect your boundaries? Does she make an effort to contribute to the relationship? These are the qualities that matter. If she has them, great. Continue building the connection. If she doesn't, don't waste your time trying to change her. Imagine you're dating someone who's constantly late, cancels plans last minute, and never apologizes. These behaviors might seem minor at first, but over time, they reveal a lack of respect for your time. A man with no standards will tolerate this because he's afraid of being alone. A man with self-respect will address it once, and if it doesn't change, he'll move on. Why? Because he knows his worth, and he won't settle for less. The catch and release mindset also protects you from emotional attachment to the wrong people. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new relationship and overlook red flags. But when you approach dating with clarity and intention, you're less likely to let your emotions cloud your judgment. You can appreciate the good moments without losing sight of the bigger picture. Set a time frame for evaluating a new relationship. For example, give it 3 months. During this time, pay attention to how she treats you, how she handles conflicts, and whether her actions align with her words. At the end of the 3 months, ask yourself, is this someone I can build a future with? If the answer is no, let her go. It's better to walk away early than to waste years on a relationship that's not going anywhere. The beauty of the catch and release philosophy is that it shifts the power dynamic in your favor. Instead of trying to prove yourself to someone, you're evaluating whether they're a good fit for your life. This doesn't mean you're cold or unkind. It means you're selective. And that selectiveness is incredibly attractive. Remember, you're not just looking for someone who's good enough. You're looking for someone who's exceptional, someone who adds value to your life and supports your growth. When you approach relationships with this mindset, you'll find that the quality of the people you attract improves dramatically. Catch and release philosophy isn't just about dating, it's about living with intention. It's about being clear on what you want and having the courage to walk away from anything that doesn't align with your values. And when you live this way, you're not just filtering for the right partner, you're becoming the right partner. Number 9, navigating rejection with stoicism. Rejection. The one word that terrifies most men. The feeling that makes you question your worth, your attractiveness, your very identity. But what if I told you that rejection is not the end of the road? It's the beginning. Stoicism teaches us that rejection isn't about you, it's about the other person. It's their decision, their perspective, their loss. And as a Stoic man, your value doesn't waver based on someone else's opinion. Let's dig deeper. Why does rejection hurt so much? Because we tie our self-worth to external validation. When someone says no, we hear, "You're not good enough." But here's the truth. Their rejection is just a reflection of their preferences, circumstances, or mindset. It has nothing to do with your intrinsic value. A Stoic man understands this. He doesn't crumble under rejection because he knows his worth isn't determined by someone else's approval. Think of rejection like this. Imagine walking into a store and picking up a shirt. You might try it on and decide it doesn't fit or isn't your style. Does that mean the shirt is worthless? Of course not. It just wasn't the right fit for you. The same applies to relationships. If someone rejects you, it's not a judgment on your value. It's simply a mismatch. Rejection can also be a powerful teacher. Every no is an opportunity to learn, grow, and refine your approach. Did you come on too strong? Did you ignore red flags? Did you invest too much too soon? Reflect on what happened, not to beat yourself up, but to improve. A Stoic man views every rejection as a stepping stone toward the right connection. Imagine you ask someone out, and they say no. Most men would internalize this as failure, replaying the moment in their minds and spiraling into self-doubt. But a Stoic man accepts the rejection with grace. He might say, "Thanks for your honesty," and move on. No drama, no bitterness. He doesn't dwell on what he can't control. He focuses on what he can, his own growth and next steps. Rejection is also a filter. It weeds out the people who aren't right for you, making space for those who are. Think about it. Would you rather be with someone who's half interested or someone who's all in? Rejection clears the path, helping you find the latter. It's not a setback, it's redirection. And here's the irony. The more you handle rejection with confidence and composure, the more attractive you become. Why? Because people are drawn to those who are unshaken by adversity. It signals strength, self-respect, and emotional resilience. In other words, rejection isn't the enemy, it's your ally. Finally, remember this. Rejection isn't permanent. Just because someone doesn't see your value today doesn't mean they won't see it tomorrow. Life is unpredictable. People's opinions and circumstances change. But here's the key. Never wait around for someone to realize your worth. Move forward, keep growing, keep building the life you want. The right people will align with you at the right time. Number 10, building a partnership of equals. This isn't about domination or submission, it's about balance. A relationship where both partners respect, support, and uplift each other is the foundation of long-term happiness. But here's the catch. This kind of partnership doesn't just happen. It requires intention, effort, and clarity. First, let's define what equality in a relationship looks like. It's not about splitting everything 50-50 down to the last detail. It's about mutual investment. Does she respect your time as much as you respect hers? Does she put in effort to make you feel valued, just as you do for her? Does she support your goals while pursuing her own? These are the markers of a balanced partnership. Too often, men fall into the trap of doing all the work. They plan the dates, make the sacrifices, and carry the emotional load of the relationship. Over time, this imbalance breeds resentment. Why? Because relationships thrive on reciprocity. When one person is doing all the giving while the other is doing all the taking, the connection becomes transactional, not emotional. Imagine you're dating someone who never initiates plans. You're always the one suggesting what to do, where to go, and when to meet. Over time, this one-sided effort drains you. A man with no standards would tolerate this, hoping she'll change. But a man with self-respect would address it. He might say, "I enjoy spending time with you, but I'd like to see you take the lead sometimes." This isn't about being demanding, it's about setting a standard for mutual effort. A partnership of equals also requires clear boundaries. Are you comfortable expressing your needs, or do you constantly compromise to avoid conflict? A Stoic man isn't afraid to set boundaries because he knows they're essential for healthy relationships. Boundaries aren't walls. They're guidelines that protect your well-being and ensure mutual respect. Let's talk about growth. In a balanced partnership, both partners inspire each other to be better. If you're with someone who discourages your ambitions, criticizes your efforts, or tries to hold you back, that's not equality, that's sabotage. The right partner will challenge you to grow while supporting your journey, and you should do the same for her. This doesn't mean you have to share all the same goals, but your values and visions for the future should align. Another key to building a partnership of equals is communication. Are you able to have open, honest conversations about your needs, concerns, and expectations? Can you navigate disagreements without resorting to blame or defensiveness? Communication is the bridge between two people, and without it, the relationship will crumble. Finally, remember this: a partnership of equals isn't about perfection. No one is flawless, and every relationship will face challenges. But when both partners are committed to mutual respect, effort, and growth, those challenges become opportunities to strengthen the connection. So how do you find a partner who values equality? By embodying it yourself. Be the kind of person you want to attract. Show up fully in your relationships, but don't over-invest in someone who isn't meeting you halfway. Set high standards, and don't be afraid to walk away from anything less. The right partner will see your worth and match your energy. In the end, building a partnership of equals is about creating a relationship that feels like home, a place where you can be yourself, grow together, and face life's challenges as a team. It's not about finding someone to complete you. It's about finding someone who complements you. And when you do, you'll realize that equality isn't just the foundation of a great relationship, it's the foundation of a great life. Men, the choice is yours. You can keep chasing validation, settling for one-sided relationships, and giving away your power, or you can set a new standard. Build yourself into a man who commands respect, not through words, through action. Stop giving freely what must be earned, and watch how your life transforms. The right people will rise to meet your standards, and those who don't, let them go. Your worth is non-negotiable. If this message resonated with you, take action right now. Hit that subscribe button and join a community of men who refuse to settle for mediocrity. By subscribing, you're not just supporting this channel, you're making sure these life-changing insights reach more men who need them. Drop a comment below saying, "I'm setting the standard," and let's start a movement. Share this video with someone who needs to hear the truth, and together we'll raise the bar for what it means to be a man in today's world.